A lot of things that these shredded people do and they swear by, the bodybuilding pros, is called fasted cardio. Now, for you of those who don't know what fasted cardio is, you're usually you do it on an empty stomach, but usually you do it first thing when you wake up in the morning, if you have that ability to do so, and you don't have to like go to work. You would get up on an empty stomach, you take some fat burners, maybe some yohimbine, which is a really good fat burner as well, stubborn fat. It releases stubborn fat. And you would go do, 20 minutes, half an hour to an hour, depending on how extreme you want to go, of cardio, and that kind of keeps your metabolism revved throughout the day. Because one thing about losing weight, which I don't think people understand, is the concept of keeping your metabolism up. So we don't want to starve ourselves. We don't want to crash our metabolism. Because by doing that, then our bodies aren't going to burn anything. And then we're not burning fat, we're not losing fat, we're just at that point starving. This whole weight loss thing, get shredded type deal is newer to me. And it's been kind of fun learning how to do that, but I really enjoy fasted cardio. One thing to remember is to breathe deeply. When you breathe, when you're actually doing it, because that helps the release of fat as well. Another thing is, as far as cardio machines go in the gym, you want to run on the asphalt or sidewalk or on some kind of hard surface. Good luck with that. Enjoy your shin splints. God, I can't speak today. Enjoy your shin splints you're going to have, a couple months from now or whatever. But having an air-conditioned gym with a softer form of impact on your joints of cardio is nice. So don't underrate that cardio equipment in your gym. I tend to find that the only thing that actually gets me to sweat and my heart to beat faster is the Stairmaster. It's the conveyor belt of stairs that you walk up. That thing is killer. And then the other one would be an incline. Incline, people, not walking flat. That does incline treadmill walk at a good enough clip to where you can sweat a little bit, start breathing heavier, and just know that your body's burning some calories. That being said, even with you doing 20 minutes, I usually do about 20 minutes. I'm not a fan of cardio. I'm not going to do all this cardio. I'm just going to restrict my calories and do limited amount of cardio and work out hard. That is how I'm going to help burn some calories, keep metabolism up. Also, I have a fairly physical job, and that helps as well. It's not like I'm sitting behind a desk. Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so, and I usually bring a water with me as well. Stay hydrated, especially when you're restricting calories. So that's usually what I do on mornings that I have off from work, because I start work early. I don't want to have to get up at like 5 or 4 to do cardio. So when I'm off, like on the weekends or whatnot, if I want to do fasted cardio, that's when I'll get up. Whenever I get up, I will take the fat burners, a yohimbine, and then I'll go do cardio with some water. Make sure I drink some water beforehand too. And I will not eat afterwards for a while. I just want that like post burn. Who knows if that's the thing, but your body will continue to feed off of itself if it has nothing else to eat on. So it's kind of a different concept that I'm finding is losing weight, because usually when you're building muscle and you're building a body, you don't want your body to eat off of itself. Like, that's productive, counterintuitive. However, when it comes to weight loss, you do need your body to eat off of itself. You're just doing it in ways that you're trying to keep as much muscle as you can while still shedding off some fat. I think the biggest reason why people fail at doing cardio is they make it too unpleasant for themselves. We are creatures that like things that make us feel good and don't like things that don't make us feel good. That's natural. So when we are sweating and we just want to stop and we're bored out of our mind and we're just working too hard, we're not going to want to do that. So make it enjoyable for yourself. First, limit the time that you're doing it. I'm only doing 20 minutes of cardio. If you hate it more than I do start with 10 minutes. Do 15 minutes. You don't need to do hours and hours of cardio. And then if you start finding that you're successful with 20 minutes, then you can up it, of course, to half an hour, or whatever you do. But start off small, stay consistent, and see where it goes from there. I think that's a big problem with anybody who attempts to do anything. They bite off too big of a chunk, they make it too unpleasant, and that lowers your chance that you're actually going to continue with that self-discipline of trying to achieve that desired result. What works? What doesn't work? Saran wrap. Wrapping your torso in saran wrap. That's what it's called, right? Yeah, saran wrap works. Bodybuilders do it. The shredded guys do it. It's because it works. Maybe you can rub a fat burner or something that warms it up on there, some kind of cream, and then wrap it up. That does work, because even though spot reduction is a myth to a degree, our body purposely puts fat in places where we can't access it, because that's supposed to be emergency reserves. Our body does not want our body feeding off of it. So when you have a fat cell stored out of the blood's reach, so the body can pull it back into the system and use it, it's very hard, if not impossible, to actually take that fat cell and burn it, and thus get rid of it on you. That's why wrapping works, because it basically is warming up and heating up and holding that heat you're making when you're doing cardio, especially fasted, and it's warming up those areas to try to encourage blood flow to those areas. Thus your blood flow can grab the fat cells and use them, because your body is in a depleted state and it needs something to feed off of. Whoa, scene change. I know, I can just transport like that. Okay, so another thought I want to add. The biggest reason why you won't lose weight is because you're just simply eating too much. The way things work is that our bodies only are going to burn so much energy in a day, aka calories. We, especially as Americans, have large portions of calorically dense packed food. Thus, we usually exceed the daily limit that our bodies actually need. Our body then stores that as what we know as fat. I really strongly recommend you just to look at what you're eating. Yes, I'm in a parking lot vlogging. Yes, this isn't a professional setup. No, my vlog cam isn't amazing. But I have decided that I want to try to attempt to make some YouTube videos, just information videos, because I love to watch informative YouTube videos. I've learned so much from YouTube, and if I can just take some of the stuff I know, even if I'm not the expert on the topics, and share it with you, it might help somebody out, just like I have been helped from YouTube. I think it's incredible to have crowdsourced human knowledge on platforms such as YouTube, and I hope that I don't care if my video gets 1 view, which it probably will, or if it gets a lot of views. I just need to start making an effort to make some content, post it, and have fun with it. Look at the back of the label, see how many calories is in a serving size, see if you're actually eating a serving size, because most of us are going to eat a couple, if not the whole package. At our local Total Nutrition, there's they do a free body comp test where you... Okay, that's my toaster and my Pop-Tart. They do a free body comp test where you can just go stand barefoot on a machine, hold these little thingies to your side, and it sends like an electric charge through your body, and it'll give you like a roundabout, fairly accurate body composition, and breaks down your mass and muscle and all that good stuff. Probably the second most thing that's why you won't lose weight is because you don't have the self-discipline. And again, it's easier than ever to eat healthy these days, and you don't have to eat healthy. That's something else that I need to bring up as well. Like, there was a study recently done where well, I don't even know if it was recently done. There was just a study that I read about before where some guy lost weight eating Twinkies and Ho-Hos and shitty food. He just ate less than his body burned. Thus, he lost weight. It doesn't matter what you eat. And there's also studies coming out that it honestly just depends upon the week cycle, like the total. The total as a whole If you're in a caloric deficit over a week span, you're going to lose weight. It's not rocket science. Have the self-discipline to add up everything you eat, set a base, metabolic rate. Maybe get one of those fit watches. I actually want to get one of those to better track how many calories I'm burning in a day, give me a better idea. And get disciplined. Hopefully everyone is in a healthy weight. It's because of lack of discipline. You only have one body. I highly recommend that you start learning how it works, how to fuel it, and live as healthy of a lifestyle as you can.